And this cover here, it pops right off, pretty easy. Just that little thing there that goes around the key. Tells you all the stuff about the key position. That'll pop off when this comes off. And then in order to get this out, you have to use the emergency brake and then pull the shifter all the way down to first to be able to get it out. And you have to do the same thing to put it back in. This pops back in. And the assembly is not in there now for that hazard switch up here, because we need to replace it. There's 2 screws that hold it in. And then down there you got your cigarette lighter. So you just unplug those 2 wires. There's the other one for the hazards. You unplug those 2 wires, and then you can put this cover back in or take it out. We got the new switch here. Now we have to put this side in first to this other piece of plastic. Side here, there's notches. You line them up with the notches on the switch. Push that in like that. You might have to rotate this button to get it how you want it to look when the panel is back on. You come over here and then you get it in there. Then get the 2 screws with the 932 socket and put them back in. Pretty simple. Screw these back in. The switch back in there. Now all we gotta do is put this cover back on and reattach the connector there. Grab the connector. There's a problem with the new connector. These contacts are splitting, just making it very difficult to push them inside of the connector, and that can cause the pins to get bent. So we have to try to find a way to work around that to be able to get the connector on. I already tested it with just the connector barely plugged in, and the turn signals were working like they're supposed to. So I just have to get this thing plugged in, and then the turn signals will work again. There's 2 little pieces, and they like to split open like this, which keeps them from going into the connector. So in order to get it into the connector, you have to play with it a little bit and kind of start it at an angle when you put it in, and move it around, play with it until it'll finally pop in there. Otherwise, it's a nightmare, and you'll just keep bending those pins and never get it in. See, I had it in before, and of course, now that I put it back together, to try to do it again, it doesn't want to work. Okay, got it. We're just gonna play with this thing, get it back in again. Okay. Put this back in. We're going to turn on the power and see if the lights work. Alright, and the right signal's working. Now let's try the left. Left's working. Now we'll try the hazards. Push the button. And it looks like we're in business. Alright, so there you go. That's how you fix the hazard. That's how you fix the turn signals on a 99 Oldsmobile Cutlass. Thanks for watching.